Welcome to Christmas Bow Tie Extravaganza with Blue Eyes Bow Ties. I'm just going to wait for a few minutes, let people arrive, and then we'll get started. Hi everyone! It's great to see so many people here already. I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes just to let a few more people arrive and then we'll get started. Hope you're all okay. By all means, during the course of the evening, chat to me, whether you're in Facebook or YouTube, send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, I'm going to get going in a couple of minutes. I've got lots to show you tonight. I can't wait. Loads and loads of new products, some Christmas inspiration, some other ideas. I've got some discounts, some treats. Yeah, so we're going to have a really good evening, hopefully. I think Alex might be making me a cocktail, which is quite nice. He'll be up as well. He's got his shirt and trousers and fancy bits on, and he's gonna hopefully try on some bow ties. So like I said before, if you want to see any of the bow ties that I show you tonight being worn, then Alex will try those on. Okay. Hi Jamie, it's really good to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Fantastic, hope you're well. Okay, just giving things a couple more minutes for everyone to get here, and yeah, then we'll get started. So much to show you. Honestly, today I have been, well, it probably shows my lack of organisation and preparation, but I have been trying to get those last few brand new bow ties uploaded onto the website so they're ready for you to see. There's a lot. I'm not going to go through them all tonight, unless you want me to. I don't think you would. It'd probably get boring. But yeah, there are sort of nearly 30 brand new designs that I've just uploaded. And I've still got a few more that I haven't had time to do yet. So I will show you those in a little while. Okay, so tonight then is all about, well, we're having a little Christmas bow tie extravaganza. So I've got my Christmas tree here. I've got my Christmas pudding. I tried to make Buster wear a Christmas hat, but he refused. He says it's too early. He's not wearing that until December. So yeah, maybe we'll be back in December and I'll get him wearing the hat. Yeah, so like I said then, tonight is just about having a look through all of those, the new drop that I'm about to release on the website, having a look at some Christmas bow ties. And like I said, please do get involved in the chat, send me a message. It's absolutely lovely to hear from you. And, if you've got any, ideas or suggestions for bow ties, if you want Alex to try any on, please do at any point say. So, one thing that you'll notice then, hopefully you can see it on the screen, is there's a little ticker tape running along the bottom, and there's a special code there just for you, just for the duration of this live. So there's a 15% off code. It's live 15. So if you go to Blue Eyes Bow Ties during the course of this live, if you make a purchase, please do use that code. That's there as just an extra little treat for you if you want to. I'm also going to, well, I've got a few sort of little treats as well available, which I'll talk about in a little while as well. Okay, so, well, let's get started then. So I'm going to start off, first of all, we're just going to have a look at a couple of the Christmas bow ties that are available this year. And I'm going to start off with one of my all-time favourites. Now, this one you might recognise, you might see this, and this was because I actually did have this one before. Oh, hi Tom. Hi, nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I had this fabric a while ago, and then it's a Liberty print fabric, and it completely sold out, and as far as I'm aware they stopped making it. And then this year I managed to find some, and I loved it so much that I thought I have to get some of this. So I'm just going to see if I can, oh yeah, I can't share this one with you actually on the screen, but I'll show you. It's the Liberty print, and it's this one. You see that? It's that beautiful sort of vintagey duck egg sort of light blue background with those really gorgeous, very sort of a bit atomic art style baubles in the pink and the red, and I just absolutely love this as a bow tie for Christmas. It's one of those fabrics that it's jolly, it's Christmassy, you know, you're wearing a funky bow tie, but it's just really cool. I really like that fabric. So that's not like new tonight, but this has only just been re-released in the past few weeks because I managed to find some of that fabric, and you can see that that's it, that's all there is. So as with all of my bow ties, they're all limited edition. You know, sometimes there's only one or two of each design, so you know, if you're interested in that, do get in. So if you want to know anything else about that one, just let me know. If you're sort of thinking, okay, that's nice Christmassy bow tie, but it's not Christmassy enough, then it does obviously, or not obviously, but it does come in the red version as well, with the blue baubles on it. So that's a bit more sort of traditionally Christmas with the red design. And I think I actually do have a picture of this one. There you go. Just trying out something new on here tonight with the product QR codes. If you click on any of them, you know, do let me know if it works. Like I said, I'm trying something new tonight. Oh, here's Alex. Oh, I've got ice in my cocktail.
An iceberg in a drink.
What have I got?
Surprise.
Oh no.
Especially for the live.
Especially for the live. Okay, it's very full.
Yes, it's a trick drink.
Oh, okay. I'd sort of say Merry Christmas, but it's a little bit early for that, isn't it? Yeah. We'll come back in December. Let's have a sip. Oh, grapefruit.
Yes.
I can taste vanilla. Is that the vanilla vodka?
Maybe.
There you go. It's a Thursday night. Thursday is the new Friday, apparently. So we're starting the night how we mean to go on. Have you got yourself one?
Yes. I was afraid of spillage.
Yeah.
On a live would be, well, probably interesting for people. But
thank you very much for my drink. I've just said hello to Jamie's here, which is fantastic. We
Hi,
like Jamie.
Jamie.
Yeah, and Tom said hello.
I'm not looking in the camera because we've got a different setup this time, trying to increase the quality of the video so that you can see the bow ties better.
Yeah.
It was a bit dark last time.
Yeah, so we're trying to work on the lighting so that you can see everything a bit better.
Let us know if you need anything shown a bit closer. I may be modelling in a bit, and we'll call it modelling.
Oh dear. Yes, it is modelling. I'm very grateful. He's very good. He's very good at tying the bow ties nice and quick and getting them looking nice. So, yeah. So I've just gone through the two Christmas ones that we really love from Liberty of London.
Yes.
And yeah, just before I move on from the from the more traditional Christmas bow ties, I just wanted to show you a couple of designs that are always really popular at this time of year. And obviously, you know, a lot of people like to wear a black bow tie, but they like to sort of spice it up a little bit. And at this time of year, it's really popular to see people wearing sort of a dash of gold. It's, you know, a very Christmassy feel. It adds a touch of glamour. It's really nice for, you know, an event or a special occasion. And I have quite a few bow ties actually with that metallic gold element to them, and here's one of them. This is the black and gold bow tie. I don't have the fabric next to me at the moment to show you, but that sort of metallic gold, although it doesn't show it very well in this picture, when it's under the light it really kind of, you know, sort of sparkles, and that's lovely obviously if you go into an evening event, particularly at this time of year. Another, this is brand new, so I haven't even made my first bow tie out of this yet. If of course, you know, you're interested in this, do let me know, because I can always make you something if you just get in touch with me. This is a black and sort of metallic gold speckly effect, sort of shimmer. This is really, really good for a bow tie. Like I said, particularly for this time of year. It's just got that lovely kind of look. I mean, look at it. You can see it sort of glinting in the light. Like I said, that's not available yet. If you'd like one of those, please do get in touch. I'll just show you. Let me just show you here. So obviously you can email me. Lots of you already know my email address. It's helen@blueeyesbowties.com. But if you wanted to get in touch with me through the website, if you're on there at the moment having a look around, then there's the contact page, and that's the I'm not even sure what I'm going to call that yet, but the black and gold shimmer bow tie, that's what I might call it, unless you've got any better ideas for it. Yeah, so do get in touch. Yeah, and Tom has just mentioned something interesting actually. He said this would be wicked as a diamond point, and a lot of you already know that if you get in touch with me, I will try my best to make you exactly what you're looking for. And although that bow tie may come out on my website as a butterfly bow tie, just a standard shape, you can always ask me to make one in a different shape. And I do have the butterfly point, I have the diamond point, the diamond, I've got the narrow bat, and I've got the wing as well, the pointy winged one, if you've seen that. So do let me know if there's anything specific that you're looking for, because I am generally, well, always happy to try at least and make you exactly what you want. One other one then, just for the Christmas collection. And again, I'm so sorry, I'm not sure why I'm showing you all these bow ties that aren't on my website yet, but I just got a bit overexcited with these two fabrics that I remembered that I bought last week actually, and I've been so focused on getting this big drop ready and I forgot these, and and this is again, it's a black and gold, and this one, it's got kind of is it like an olive leaf sort of pattern on it? Are you okay in there? What are you doing?
I'm actually looking for one of my favourite Christmas ones, but I don't know if you've still got it.
Which one is it?
Fair Isle.
Yes, it's in there, right hand side at the back. He's in the bow tie cupboard.
Not a Christmas
I
one.
don't usually let him in there, especially holding a cocktail.
I've got it far away.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom, thank you. You've made what made me sound like I was like not organised getting my stuff ready. You've made that sound very good actually. These are indeed sneak peeks just for you that only you know about. Literally you do. So yeah. So there's that one too, which is obviously that metallic gold. It's got that nice glistening sort of glowing effect to it. And sometimes you see fabrics and you think, I wonder how that's going to turn out as a bow tie. And I looked at it, but I think that's going to be really, really nice as a bow tie. Really lovely. So Alex has just passed me his favourite Christmas bow tie.
It's one of my...
They call it a bro tie.
Well, it is.
Maybe that's something you come up with, bro tie. So one of your favourites. Okay, now this one.
This goes really well with a Christmas jumper, or just... I just think it's got the right colours. It's sophisticated in a Christmassy way. So yeah, really like that one. And it goes well with Santa trousers, like the ones I'm wearing currently.
Have you got your cuffs on?
No, they won't see the cuffs.
No, you got these trousers last year. They're a lovely pair of red trousers, but they did come with detachable furry white Santa cuffs. Yeah, but they're not on tonight, which is a bit disappointing. Maybe for December.
I can't get my feet up.
Yeah, so this is the Fair Isle Christmas bow tie, if you're interested in that one, because it's kind of got that traditional Fair Isle pattern that you see. So yeah, that is a lovely bow tie. I like it. It's kind of got like a modern twist, isn't it?
Yes, it's nice. I like that one.
Why are you?
Because it's not overly Christmassy.
Yeah.
But it's got all the colours. Yeah. It's kind of, yeah, I like it. I'll put it back on the table.
Jamie's got that one.
Oh, yes, excellent choice, Jamie.
Yeah.
I
Fantastic.
keep looking over here, but
Yeah, got to remember to keep looking in
this
the
is the
camera.
camera here.
I'm gonna have a sip of my.
We can do it. We can do it. A synchronized sip.
Okay, ready?
Go.
Ooh.
Mine's different from yours.
Oh, what have you got?
Mine is a gin.
Oh, I don't want a headache this evening. Okay. Right, we might circle back to some more Christmas bow ties in a little while, but for now, before we move on to the new collection, I just wanted to tell you one thing that some of you may be interested in, and that I've just started making sort of for the website as opposed to custom orders, one-piece bow ties. Now, I know that some of you are very sort of traditionalist bow tie wearers, and therefore having the clips like I do on mine, it's not necessarily always what you want, because you want a smooth line for the neckband of your bow tie, particularly if you're wearing a winged collared shirt, something like that, for a very formal event. So I just wanted to let you know that I am now offering one-piece bow ties in a couple of different shapes. All the information that I need from you is basically your collar measurement, and they're available currently in black silk, but of course there's always an option there to make you a custom bow tie in a silk of your choice. So I just thought I'd mention that in case any of you have got any particularly formal events that you're going to where you want those nice clean lines for your bow tie. Okay, right then, let's start having a look at the new bow ties. Now, all of the bow ties that I'm going to show you now are over on Blue Eyes Bow Ties. You can see them all in the new in section, which I will just show you now. So that's where you need to go, and you can get to there using the menu. And I'll just, let me see if this is going to work. I will. Not that.
Window.
Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. Not that. Not working at the moment. Just read your comment, Tom. I like that. That's fair enough. It is weird when you think about it then. Oh dear. Right, sorry about this short delay. Just while I try to work out what I'm doing. So there we go.
There you go. Oh, what's that on the left? You need to turn that on. That little button there.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Okay, right, now this
great.
is... Ooh, hold on a minute. Sorry, there's a load of socks. There is a reason for the socks, which will become clear shortly. Let's do that. Okay. I'm very sorry about this. Okay, so there you can see the new in collection, and I'm just going to whiz through these. You know, have a look in your own time, please. But these are all listed here. So we've got, as you can see, quite a few in the new in section. So do go over and have a look. I'm going to put the chat back so that I can see. So let's have a start. And now please, in the comments, if you want to have a look at a particular bow tie, if you want me to do a close-up, or if you want Alex to try it on, then let me know. And don't forget that Live 15 offer, which is available tonight for the duration of this Facebook and YouTube Live. Please use it. You know, treat yourself to something nice for Christmas and get that 15% off. I I'm not doing a Black Friday deal. I'm a small business, and I don't really agree with Black Friday, you know, for small businesses, particularly for people like me who make everything themselves by hand. But I do like to give you offers where I can, and so that's what I'm doing tonight. So sort of in lieu of Black Friday, there's the offer that I'm doing. So what shall we start with? I'm going to start with a sort of a reincarnation of an old favourite. What?
Good wording, yeah.
All right. Don't get that.
No, I like it.
Oh, right. Okay. Don't get my husband sometimes.
Most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah. This is going to look really good with that shirt. Will you try this one on?
Of course.
Okay. So this is, I think I've called it Funky Zoo. It's brand new. I've only just named it, and I come up with all the names myself. So look at this. This is a Liberty print, navy blue, Tana lawn cotton. Is it focusing? And it is covered in these really funky animals. It's got a panda on a skateboard. There's a leopard wearing trainers. I absolutely love this bow tie. It's really sort of whimsical. It's really fun. And I did have a bow tie that was called Q for the Zoo. And that was mainly had that on a white background. But if you're looking for something a bit snazzy but on a dark background, then that's a really nice one. And I absolutely love that. So that's the Funky Zoo. You're going to go try that one on for us?
Yeah.
Because I think it'll look nice with your navy blue shirt. Give it a go.
Keep hydrated.
Keep hydrated, yeah, will do. Okay, quick, have a drink. Very nice. Okay, right, so quite a lot of these are Liberty prints this evening. And there's some quite wacky out there designs. This one, So I love these comments, Tom. Honestly, I hope she's not listening, is she? No. I don't want to get the blame for this. Okay, so we have got a white cotton Tana lawn, and this one has got these amazingly vibrant frogs. So I've called it tropical frogs bow tie. So you can see there these like luminous sort of yellow and green frogs. So really different, this one, quite bold. I think I just was like mesmerised by the fabric. I don't usually buy fabrics for bow ties that have a leaning towards green. Just over the years, it's quite strange how I've noticed that green isn't a particularly popular colour for a bow tie. I don't know if that's just randomly personal choice or whether, I don't know. I'm not sure why people aren't as drawn to green bow ties. If you've got any theories, let me know, please. So for me, I got this one, I guess, more because I really like the fabric and I thought it was really different and really bold. Okay. So I've got a pair here. So when I buy fabrics, I often buy them in maybe 2 colourways, so that you get the pattern but then you get a bit of a choice in colour. So this one is in 2 colourways. Let me show you these two together. So I've called this one Sun King, and these are the patterns. Again, a lot of the bow ties that you're going to see tonight are quite sort of out there, but I just love these patterns. There you go. So you can see you've got the purple with the deep turquoise in this one, and then you've got a really sort of, it's actually quite a warm chocolatey brown with ivories and oranges in that one. And these two, I mean, they're really different, they're very unusual, but they're really quite good fun. So yeah, so we've got the Sun King bow ties there. Have you got your bow tie on?
Yeah, I didn't know whether they're coming yet.
Yes. definitely. So Alex here sporting the funky zoo bow tie.
Right. Do you want me to sit there for a second so I can get the bow tie a little closer?
Sure. I'm going to take my drink with
Yeah.
me. Crashing
Right.
into things.
This actually goes very well with this navy shirt. I've tied it a little loosely, just to give it a bit of, I don't know what the word, floof.
a bit of plump.
And allow the animals some freedom to roam around. But yeah, it's really good. I've actually got the zebra shirt, navy like this with zebras on it. This could be like very jungle-like.
Very
I think
jungle-like.
if I did wear that one. But yeah, I like it actually.
It looks really nice.
Ties nicely and looks good. Yeah. I didn't even know I had a.
I can't see.
No. I cut to the side. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Jamie seems to like it, or was that another one that you were showing?
Well, no, I think what's not to like with that one? It's lush.
Yeah.
Mm.
I could
Thank you.
tighten it a bit more, but yeah. So that's that one. Hopefully, you got a good view of it.
Yeah, no, it's really nice. Goes really well with the navy. I think.
Model it back here with Buster. Where are they now? Buster's over here.
Yeah, Buster's.
Has everyone met Buster? Have you, most here would have probably met Buster.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we've introduced Buster to everyone, but he is. He's my model. He's the
best model.
He's the best model because he doesn't move when I try to take photos of him wearing bow ties. It's actually really quite funny because for quite a while, when I tied a bow tie and took photographs of it, Alex would wear it for me so that I could take the picture. And I used to shout, "Can you stop moving?" Because it's like he was going backwards and forwards, and I was like, "Please stand still while I'm trying to take this picture of the bow tie." And then I started to use Buster and realised that Buster was moving too. And, and obviously it wasn't Buster, it was me, and so I felt quite bad. So I did apologise, didn't I? I said I was sorry.
To Buster. Yeah.
Right, I would like you to try something a bit different, please.
Fair enough. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm going to show it first. So, as I said before, the Liberty prints, sometimes I buy them in pairs so that I can get a couple of different colourways. This one is a little bit like one I had a few years ago. It's really weird, but that's what I like when it comes to bow ties. There's a blue version and a red version, and I...
Sorry.
What?
It's Tom.
No! He is not! Tom just said Buster's horse.
Yes. That's good. That's the perfect thing to say to Helen.
I love my ghost stories. I do watch Ghost Adventures. Right. So, here we go. This is the red sort of pink version. And I call this, I think I've referred to it as like the abstract nature bow tie. Alex always laughs because I use abstract quite a lot in the title of my bow ties, but it is abstract. Anyway, these bow ties, they're kind of made up of triangles of different colours, but also there's kind of photographs in there. So you can see that there's kind of like some daisies in this one, there's some clouds, there's various kind of abstract images within this bow tie. So you don't sort of get a clear picture of anything in particular, but sort of overall there's this kind of like nature sort of effect. So there's the red one, and then also there's a blue one as well, which I think is really nice. And I just thought with your navy shirt, maybe you could try the red one on.
Yes,
to see.
absolutely.
Shall I take that one back?
Yes, please do. I'm just thinking about the ghost thing. You've got a few ghostly ties. Hey, you got Santa, bad Santa.
Yeah, got a nasty Santa bow tie. Yes, evil Santa.
You want that one? No.
I don't know if I've got him made actually. But yeah, there is
There is one in here.
Yeah, if you go to the let's have a quick look.
I saw it when I was looking before. Oh, here it is.
Oh, we do have it.
Yeah. But
Is it tied up with things?
I was going to say it's tied up. Good fun.
There we go. It's with the Christmas bow ties.
Not sure if you...
Yeah, here he is.
Oh, this is the one with actual crystals.
Oh, that's the crystal version.
Some crystals on it.
Okay. Let's turn that off then. And we can show this one. Oh yeah, can you see his eyes? Yeah, so I made this bow tie. The
eyes.
So found this kind of nasty, evil Santa fabric, which I know is a little bit dark, but it made me laugh. And then what I decided to do was, on a couple of the eyes, just at the end of the bow that you'd see, I actually stuck on a couple of red crystals just to make it look particularly demonic. Now I know that's not everyone's idea of Christmas, and I do understand that. But for those people, it seems Tom, who has a bit of a wicked sense of humour. You know, I think there are some people out there who might like that kind of thing.
That's the Tom who likes the ghosts.
Yeah.
And hauntings.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll put it back up.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. Can you also put the Fair Isle one back while we're there? Thank you.
Does that go in the same area?
Yes, it does. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Okay, so there's the two nature bow ties, as I call them, and Alex is just going to try on the red one over there. And there's your other piece.
Yeah, I dropped that.
Okay. Right, back then to a few Christmassy ones. Not overtly Christmas, because I like to do some subtle Christmas ones too. Not like the nasty Santa bow tie, not all of them. And again, we're coming back to that lovely metallic gold, which is always so popular. Again, just the way it glints in the light. Like I said before, I'm not going to go on and on about it, but it just looks so lovely for those special occasions. I can just see people now, you know, clinking glasses and twinkling lights and getting ready for Christmas. So the first one is this one here. You can see already that it's got sort of that metallic look to it. So it's a black cotton bow tie, and then the sort of metallic effect is created by tiny little gold like little dots, and then it has this lovely sort of claret red or like basically like a filigree design all over it. So that one's really nice. I just think there's something about the way that the you know, that the black and the gold and the red just all marry together really well in that one. And if you aren't, you know, a massive fan of the colours, although I know lots of you who obviously shop at Blue Eyes Bow Ties, you love the colours and the vibrant bow ties, but if you're not so much of a fan, or you want something a little bit more sedate for an event, then I do have that version in a black with a grey filigree pattern on it as well. You can make out there. So there are two more slightly Christmassy bow ties. Oh, I really like this one. You can tell that by my reaction just then.
Yeah, this one's a bit different, isn't it? I will be looking to the side because I haven't seen... Now that is for someone who likes to have something slightly different. Abstract, as you said, is it. So, not sure how well you can see it, but it actually also goes well with this the navy colour.
It does. And then you've got your red trousers on.
Oh yeah.
Actually looks really nice. It's a slightly different shade of red, but it just looks, that just all looks really nice together. You tied that really nicely. Very neat.
Thank you.
Yeah, I knew I liked that bow tie. I knew I liked it.
This actually is probably a good contrast to the dark navy shirt that I've got. But I wonder how the blue one would go.
Do you want to try the blue one? I think it would go because it's basically.
If you want something a little bit more subtle, the blue one might be.
One of the things about when you're teaming colours together, and I don't like to tell anybody what to wear or how to wear it. Fashion, it's up to you. And at the end of the day, fashion would never change if people weren't out there and didn't make their own decisions and try something new. So I'm not telling you what to do at all. However, when you are looking to team colours together, it is sometimes what can look really nice is having different shades of the same colour. So for example, Alex is wearing his navy blue shirt, so I think a bow tie that has those really pale blues in it will look really nice with it. So yeah, go give it a go. I think that's going to look really nice. Okay, sorry, I was just got slightly distracted there.
You are live, dear.
I know. Forgot where I was. I'm obviously so comfortable that that I just ignored everybody online. Yeah. Okay.
I get it all the time, but they shouldn't have to deal with it.
Oh. Anyway, right, another Christmassy one. Now this one is Christmassy, and this one is perfect for any of you who have any plans to ever go on a cruise, because one of the most popular collections that I have at Blue Eyes Bow Ties is actually the red and gold collection. And excuse me, that's because I believe, I've never been, but plenty of customers have told me this, that on the Queen Mary 2, the QE2, no, QM. Are you sure that was just a single shot?
I didn't measure.
Oh, we didn't measure, okay. On the QM2, there is a red and gold garlanite. So I do get a lot of people coming through looking for a red and gold bow tie. So I do like to keep the different designs going. Now that one, there's no picture of a bow tie there. It didn't upload for some reason. But here is the bow tie. So again, it's that lovely kind of bright red, perfect Christmassy colour. And then it's got those metallic gold sparkling stars on it. And one thing that I should say about this bow tie, and in fact all the others that I've shown you so far tonight, they all come available with pocket squares. Some people like matching pocket squares, some people don't. I do not judge. You have whatever you like. Although having said that, I am trying to bring more complementary pocket squares into the collections as well. So for example, if you,
What about pocket squares? You could actually have a pocket square combination of, if you get this bow tie along with the complementary kind of the reddish pinkish one like this, have these two and have the pocket squares that go with them, and then you can mix and match. So you have the blue one with this and the pink one with this.
Yeah, the only difficulty in that is I don't have like my products set up to be able to buy the separate pocket squares all the time. Like they are some are there, but there are quite a few that aren't. So okay, that's the case of just get in touch. But I can always do that. So, but as I was saying, in terms of the complementary pocket squares, if you like that bow tie but you didn't want a directly matching pocket square, then I actually have, for example, some gold silk that you could use for the pocket square instead, which would look very fancy. So Alex has returned and he's in the blue version of the nature bow tie, which
yes, this
lovely.
Is this one, and actually again
goes very well with the navy.
Yeah, I think it does.
I think the thing we're learning this evening is that navy blue goes with a lot of things.
Yeah, and I don't often wear a navy blue shirt, but maybe I should.
It's very smart. This is actually a Liberty shirt. It's got the little Liberty fabric in the cuffs, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. Well, almost moving on then from the red and gold, but just want to show you one more before I I move on from that. And that's the red and gold crowns bow tie. I just added, I've just got a little bit of fabric of this, not much, but I just thought it was a nice one. Again, great for that red and gold garlandite on the QM too. Okay, oh, I like this one. Now this is a bit different, and this won't be for everyone because, well, it won't. But there are some people, yeah, there are some people out there who I think this would be absolutely perfect for. And this is my brand new Fisher's bow tie. So it's a navy blue cotton, and it's covered in these sort of very kind of earthy, see if it'll, there you go, very earthy sort of tones for the fishes and the, you know, the marine life on there. And this is just, you know, perfect for anybody who's, you know, got their hobby is fishing, or I don't know, they like fish. I'm not sure if that would work, but I don't think they're tropical fish, although there does seem to be a puffer fish on there. Maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know fish. But yeah, I like that one. That's a little bit quirky, a little bit different, like most of the bow ties here. But I think that's lovely. It's just something nice about it. I don't know. Yeah, really nice. Okay, right, we are getting through these, and I'll soon be on to the ones that you can't buy. Sorry. No. I'll upload them as soon as I can. So, okay, couple more. Again, I've got my metallic gold. I can't get enough of it at this time of year. And this one is a new, I've called it gold fans, or golden fans. Don't know. Let's see if it will focus close up. I don't know if it will. No. It's not having any of it. Anyway, you can, as I said, have a look at that on... let me just see, actually, I think I've got it here, I can show you. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go, so the golden fans bow tie. It's kind of a burgundy, a pink, and then the metallic gold again, so it's got that lovely shine to it. I really like that one. I love the colours, I love the gold on there. That's really nice, really sort of standout bow tie. I'll put the fishes on there so you can see those as well. There you go, that's what it looks like tied, so I should have showed you that before. Let me see, yeah, there was a couple of the ones that I wanted to show you. Actually, I should have showed you these before in you know, in the tied look. So we've got there's the purple Sun King. And the yeah, the tropical frogs bow tie there as well. I'm sorry I've not been putting these on the screen. There's a lot to deal with all the different like buttons and codes and chats, and too much for my small brain. Yeah, so there's those. Hopefully as well, you know, you are having a look yourself over at the Newing collection at Blue Eyes Bow Ties. Please do have a look and keep me on in the background while you're looking. So as well as your 15% off, I've also got some socks, as you know, on Blue Eyes Bow Ties, and if you decide to go and purchase a bow tie this evening using the live 15 code, so just during the duration of this live, then I will throw in a free pair of the artists, or the I can't remember what I called them actually. Oh yeah, there's like the famous historical figures and the artists socks. So I'll be in touch, and you can choose your pair. You know, I'm not going to pick them randomly for you. You can pick them, but just be aware. So a little extra add-on, if you use that code tonight, live15, then I will chuck in a pair of these socks for you, and I'll show you them just so you can have a quick look. They obviously are on my website, so you can have a look for yourself, but let me just bring these up. Now these, where are we? Okay, so like I said then, if you use that code in the next however long we're live for, which I'm not quite sure how long I'm going to be here, but I've still got a few bow ties to go through and some chat to have, so do make sure you have a look at the sock page, because I will put in a pair of your choice, and if you want to put in the notes on your order when you place the order which pair you would like, that's fine, or you can just message me. So we have got, as you can see, kind of the famous artist socks here. Girl with the pearl earring, the Great Wave, that's a lovely sock, it's really pretty. Obviously Mona Lisa, yeah, various historical figures and artists here. What I would say is I do have, where's Jackie?
Jackie?
Yeah, where is she? Where's she gone?
Oh, that's the Queen.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Jackie.
Jackie. I do have, sorry about all the rustling. I do have some Jackie Onassis, Jackie Kennedy socks as well. Now they're not on my website, but if you want those, just they are available. If you'd like a pair, just ask for those ones instead. So they're the Jackie socks.
Klimt, my favourite.
Yeah, Alex's favourite, the yellow ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Gustav Klimt, the Kiss socks. So I've still got some of
Yeah.
those. Yeah, I've still got a load of those left. If you wanted a pair of those, then that's fine. So like I said, and if you've only joined us recently, I was just saying that I, as a small business, hand making everything myself, I don't really support Black Friday. I don't really do that myself, but I do like to offer vouchers and discounts when and where I can. So tonight is, I suppose, my kind of way to say thank you. And you'll notice on this screen there is a live 15 discount code. Now that's only valid for as long as this live is taking place. So if you want to get yourself something new, then treat yourself while I'm still here. And as I said, if you use that code live15, I'll chuck in a pair of those very funky socks for you if you want them. Just put a note on your order which ones you'd like, and you can have a look at the sock collection on my website and take your pick. And if you've got any questions about that, do let me know. Okay, right, let's keep going then. So let's have a think. Oh, is that all? Oh gosh, oh, I've only got 2 left. No, actually, no, I haven't. And now I've got more.
Oh,
I
gosh.
found a load. I could talk for hours about these. So,
Nearly done one.
pardon?
Nearly done 1 hour.
Well, thank you for sticking with us. We appreciate it. It's really nice to have you here. It is really nice. I think, sitting here doing a live with nobody watching, it's a bit disheartening. So it's so nice to have so many of you here, and particularly, thanks for the comments. Like, if you haven't said hello yet, please do say hello. It'd be lovely to hear from you, to know that you're here. Okay, so the next bow tie. Now this one, it's a bit more of a summery bow tie, this one, but I'm releasing it now so that it's there and it's ready for, for when you're ready for another floral bow tie. And this is the Turquoise Daisies bow tie, as you can see. And I'm sorry again, but this has got the gold in it. Everything tonight seems to have the gold in it. I can't get enough of it. This is a turquoise cotton. And it's got these lovely daisies in various shades of sort of turquoise and blue, and there's a white one there which is really nice because that adds the kind of the accent, there's the pop, and that's got the orange, sort of peachy orange in the middle. It's a really nice bow tie, and as you can see from the picture, I think that one looks really nice when it's tied. It's yeah, it's a lovely design, and you know, don't forget, as I said before, you know, but all of my bow ties are limited edition. There's only 4 of those. There will only ever be 4. I don't intend to get any more of this fabric, so you know, if you want one, do get in there with that. What do you people who are currently on with me? Oh, hello! Hello to Germany. Hello, Carmen. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you for joining us all the way from Germany. Is the weather okay over there? That's such a British question to ask. Sorry, just interested. You know, we're coming towards Christmas. I'm not quite sure how cold it is in Germany at this time of year. Whether we're looking at snow early, or whether you get it sort of more after Christmas in January and February. But yeah, hi Carmen, it is really good to see you. What was I saying? Oh, raining. Yeah, exactly the same as here then. Anyone who's over in the UK will know the weather that we're having at the minute.
Das Wetter ist schlecht. If that's correct.
Is it, Carmen? Is he right?
Wie geht's?
Alex did A-level in German.
No, well, yes.
It was a long time ago though. He's a lot older than he looks, and actually is the same age as me. So
But we won't say.
yeah, we better not say,
No.
had we? No. What I was. Oh look.
Ja, das
Oh.
war perfekt. Vielen Dank.
Oh, I really, really want to go to Germany. You know, just a little holiday, because I think Alex would be really good. I think whatever he's sort of naturally kind of quite good with German, and I think if he was there for a while, he would actually pick that up quite quickly. What I was going to ask though, in the chat, if you're watching, what are your thoughts on floral bow ties? Because I have a lot of fabrics that sort of revolve around floral themes, and I just wondered if you are a floral bow tie wearer, if you don't mind, it just depends on the colours, or if a floral print is something that you would not wear. I'm very interested to know that. I'm kind of
Some examples, like these ones, because they're very floral.
Yeah, exactly. So we had the one that I showed you a couple of minutes ago. There's that one. These are not.
You haven't shown
released
those yet.
No. So I'm just going to come on to this one then to give you another example. Let's go back to the. The list. So this is this one. So this is the teal and coral floral bow tie. Now this one I love this one. It almost has kind of a fairy tale look about the floral design, like the secret garden. That's it. You could imagine sort of going through into the secret garden. There's all the brambles and the thorns and the flowers, and everything's kind of overgrown. And I think the colours on here are lovely. I mean, I've got a particular thing for teal and coral. I think they're really nice colours together. But as I was saying then, is like a floral bow tie something that you would wear, or is that something that you would avoid? Or would it just depend on the colours in the bow tie? Okay. So Jamie, thank you. So happy to wear the florals. Fantastic. I'm kind of trying to sort of putting together ideas for how to offer bow ties, as opposed to just you coming to my website and buying them. Is there any sort of other ways that I can package them up, or make like subscriptions, things like that? And I'm quite keen to know what sort of styles are particularly popular and those that are kind of less so. So any feedback on those is fantastic. Okay, next then we're moving to some paisleys. Now paisleys are beautiful for bow ties, they're very traditional, but I've got some quite modern and funky paisleys obviously. But I'm going to start with a more traditional one. So let's find this for you. So this is the, what I call the traditional navy paisley, and it is, as you can see, a very traditional design. It is a Liberty of London print. It's one of their sort of iconic paisley designs, and it's navy blue, and it has a paler blue, red, mustard sort of pattern on it. That's really nice, and you can see it's quite striking when it's tied, that one. And in contrast to that, another, it is paisley, but it's very modern paisley, this one. This is what I've called like a neon pastel paisley. Again, it's a Liberty print Tana lawn. And you can see there that this has got the green on it. So earlier I was talking about not really having many green bow ties because they never appeared to be sort of that popular. But you know, I'm thinking, well, this is fantastic. This is like got the pinks, it's got peachy colours, it's got the green. It all works together really well. Really nice, and it's kind of this modern paisley. So it's got that iconic shape just there, but it's also got this sort of chevron effect, which kind of just, yeah, sort of just like brings it up to date almost. It's not as much, definitely not as traditional. And going along with that theme of having the multiple colourways, I've also got this one in a blue as well. So there you go, you can see that one there in the blue. It's got the turquoise, slightly turquoisey blue in there. Another really nice one. So they kind of go together. Have a little sip of my drink. You okay out there, Alex?
Yeah.
Do you want to... Does anybody have any bow ties that you'd like Alex to try on at all? He's been wearing this one for a while now, so we need to get him in something different pretty soon. So if you've got any suggestions for a bow tie that he can try on, let us know. Well, if you want to pick one, you're welcome.
Well, I think that you should pick one, perhaps. I mean, these two are quite interesting. Probably go well.
I've not shown these yet.
Oh.
Yeah, these ones are the ones.
You better start showing these off then.
I know, but these are the ones. These are the... Bossy. These are the ones here that I didn't get a chance to load up to the website today. So this will be a case of, if you want to buy it tonight, tell me in the chat and I'll sort it out for you. Before we get on to those though, yeah, try that one. Yes, please. Yeah. So before we get on to the last few, I've got another couple here, two different colourways. Let's get the codes up so you can see those. I shall put the code there for the blue one, but there are two of these. So I've called this one, this is the Blue Misty Floral. I was trying to think of another word apart from abstract. Because it is a floral design, but it is abstract. But it's kind of like misty. It's almost like everything's sort of a bit hazy. It's a really pretty design. It's a little bit like, if any of you have ever seen my Flowers in the Rain bow tie, that has that sort of almost dripping effect. it sort of has a bit of that. It's almost like you're looking at this bow tie through a window, you know, a watery condensation window. I just really like it. I think it's really unusual. It's lovely colours. It's very subtle. So that's the blue one. And then I also have a grey version as well. And in this light, they do look quite similar, but actually they're not. They aren't that similar. I'll just put them both up together. It's going to prove me wrong. Yeah, it's proving me wrong. But they are actually quite different. You can see that this one here is greyer and this one's the bluer one. So there's those. So if you've just joined us, hello. We're just going through some of the new collection bow ties. The big drop that I'm releasing tonight. That's on over at blueeyesbowties.com. Just as a quick reminder, if you've just got here, all of these new bow ties are just here. blueeyesbowties.com/collections/new. And apart from these next few that I'm going to go over, they're all there. And if you go on tonight and if you make a purchase during the remainder of this live, then please use that code live15 when you get to checkout, and in the notes of your order have a look at the socks and just have a look and let me know which pair you'd like, because I'm also throwing in a free pair of socks this evening as well. And Alex is back.
This is my bag. But this is the bow tie. Now actually, it's quite a contrast being a white background to the bow tie, but actually with a dark shirt, if you want to make a statement, then I think it's I was trying to think of a frog pun. They're rather riveting. But
Please don't.
But there you go. What's the name of this one?
These are tropical frogs.
Tropical
Possibly
frogs.
killer frogs, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't like to cast aspersions on the frogs.
Cast a spell on me by wearing it. All the
Yeah.
people who are looking at the bow tie, perhaps watching this.
Where are you going with that? Yeah, that's really good. Really nice. Again, looks good against the navy. I'm really glad you put the navy shirt on.
Yeah, it's certainly. There's a lot of bow ties here that work well with some darker shirts.
Definitely. Yeah, that's lovely. Thank you. Fantastic. Okay, so
I jumped in at the deep end of the pond with this one.
yeah, back away, quietly. Off you go. Okay, right. So the
caused a few ripples.
Am I supposed to?
Have a bit of a drink.
Oh dear. Okay. Right. You have no shame, honestly, telling jokes like that to the public. Okay, right. So, just back to the paisley theme. This is, and I'm going to show you the contrast actually between these two paisleys, just so you can see. So a Liberty print paisley. Let me find the code for you. This one is another blue paisley, but it's of the traditional paisley design. So there you can see traditional blue paisley. Lovely one, this one. Used to have one years ago that it had a much bigger white elements of white in it, but I actually really like this one. being much more heavily blue. And then you can see the contrast between that one and then the one I showed you earlier, which is the modern version of the paisley. So they're quite different, but both very similar colour. So yeah, just you know, if you want to shake things up a bit and go paisley, but more modern paisley, then that other one's really nice. Whereas this one, it's that traditional design. Okay, right, we're getting down to the last few now. Haven't actually officially come up with a name for this one yet. So that blue paisley that I've just shown you, as I said, that's not on the website yet. It will be there probably tomorrow, but if you wanted that in advance, just let me know. This one, I haven't got a name for it. I love this design. It is sort of a blue, and there's like a minty green in there as well, and black, and I suppose it's a bit like sort of a camo type design, but it's not, it's kind of nicer because it's not, it hasn't got those distinct shapes in it. It's more sort of speckly. I might call it a speckle bow tie. Yeah, so there's that one as well, really nice. Blues, have a lot of blue bow ties, because as much as I was saying the green bow ties aren't as popular, blue bow ties are always really popular. So, you know, there's quite a few blues in the collection. Talking of blue, again, this one's not live yet, but it will be very soon. And this one is what I call an indigo floral bow tie. It's there you go, you can see that. It's this lovely sort of indigo ink like purpley blue colour, and then it's got those pretty pink, white and blue flowers on it. So there's another floral bow tie for you. And then the last two, really unusual. I think these are really beautiful. Two Liberty prints. We have, I've called this one Orange Orchard, and I think they're oranges. When I'm naming these bow ties, I do sometimes look things up, and I thought, do oranges grow like that? Are they peaches? Are they apples? But I actually decided, if you look at the shapes of the leaves, that they are probably oranges. So I called it the Orange Orchard bow tie. And that one has got a black background, and then you've got the lovely coloured oranges on there, and then that beautiful sort of icy, it's not sage green, there's a plant that has those lovely sort of icy blue leaves, and then the little white flowers on there as well. And then that one comes in the another colourway, which is blue. So that's obviously not a real fruit, I don't think, but there's the blue version there as well, which is pretty. Okay.
Do you know what? I think that wearing a frog bow tie is going to become a thing. Yeah, I think I've spawned a new trend.
You're just standing over there for the last 10 minutes thinking about that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, we need. I just don't know what to say. I think when you've been with someone for so long and they tell these jokes. Well, you know, people obviously appreciate it. They like your humour.
Hey! Thanks, Jamie.
Oh, okay, well, I'm going to be heading off soon. So I might just show you a couple more things, but if you've got any questions, please put them in the chat. If there's anything that you're interested in that isn't available on the website yet, but that you'd like to get your hands on soon, let me know. And as soon as I go tonight, the live 15 code will sort of end. So if there is anything that you want, you know, do hop on over to Blue Eyes Bow Ties, have a look around. I'll put the new collection back on there so you can see where to go. Yeah, and if there's anything I can help you with. So just as a reminder, the fabrics, I've got 2 fabrics here which are good for this time of year because they're both black and gold. If either of these ones you're interested in, just send me a message. So that's the black and metallic gold. I think it's an olive leaf, isn't it, that one?
I'm not sure.
So that's one. And then
this is the other one.
Yeah, the black and sort of splash effect, black and gold. Yeah, so they're the 2 that they're quite seasonal. But I need to make those ones. And then there's the other few Liberty prints there as well. Just trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to tell you. Yes, Alex?
No,
we can say
nothing.
something.
No, hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for sort of supporting us and being here this evening. It's really, really great to have you.
Hope the audio's okay. You know, if it's quiet, we can look to improve that next time. And of course, lighting and anything you think needs to improve, let us know, and we'll endeavour to do that for the next live. Helen will be going live probably quite frequently for what, you know, when you have.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I've obviously done a couple of lives already this year. I think I did one back in April and one in May, and I had great fun doing those. And then life kind of gets in the way, and then the next thing you know, it's obviously November. So I really wanted to get another live in with you guys now. I'll probably do another one around the beginning of December, because it'll be really nice. It'll just, you know, be much closer to Christmas. So I think that'll be good.
If you have suggestions for things we can include in live, then obviously you will be listening very intently, because we want to make them as interactive and enjoyable to watch as possible. So if you've got any suggestions, that we'll try and do something about it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So okay then, well, thank you so much for this evening. I've had a great time. It's been really good to have you here. Thank you for your wit. You know who I'm talking about here. And your kind jokes. And thanks also for sort of encouraging Alex to try on those bow ties. He loves doing it, and you know, he ties them so nicely. Obviously Alex was the person who filmed the original how to tie a bow tie video that we've got on YouTube. Has it had 1 million views?
934,000 at the last check.
Yeah, which is pretty good. 934,000 views on our how to tie a bow tie video, which Alex made excuse me, a few years ago now.
2017.
Yeah, 2017 was it? Gosh.
Thanks, Carmen.
Yeah, thank you,
Vielen
Carmen.
Dank.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Brill. Thanks, Jamie. It's great to have you. Jamie, I don't know if you've let me know what socks you'd like, if you'd like some socks, but do just send me an email or put it in the chat or whatever. I can get your bow tie, you know, dispatched soon, so let me know if you haven't already. Great. Okay.
Thank you all for attending.
Yeah, thank you so much. Take care, and all being well, we'll see you again in a few weeks. Okay. Bye. You gonna wave? Bye.